Say what needs to be said. It's your boy Asante Samuel back with another episode. Steelers Nation, what's going on with y'all legends and Hall of Famers, Ben Roethlisberger and Jerome Bettis? 19 years later, you guys decide to be sore losers and say we cheated in the AFC Championship, the 2004 AFC Championship. You claim that on a critical play on 4th down, y'all lined up and we called a timeout because we knew the play that was coming. We knew some signs or tips, or we had some type of information to figure out that play. Well, your offensive coordinator still decided to call the play that was designed before the timeout. Why did he do that? What gave him that bright idea? He could have changed it. He came out, showed the formation, and came back and ran the same play. If that's what you're saying, that's what happened. He did that. But you call that cheating. You must be super sour about that loss. You got to be super sour about that loss. And even if we did recognize a formation or a sign or something like that, why would your offensive coordinator call the same play? Or better yet, Big Ben, why didn't you check out of the play? Why didn't you audible? You know, on Madden, when you audible, why didn't you check out of the play? You, Big Ben, you had every opportunity to check out of that play, but y'all kept that play in there, right? Here's the problem. We all retired. You're sitting around. You're becoming old, dusty, rusty, and just sore losers. Stop it. Stop it right now. It's 19 years later. You're showing your hand. You're really being a sore loser. And y'all lost 41-27, and Ben Roethlisberger threw an interception for a touchdown. And he doesn't want to hold no accountability about that. Interceptions for a touchdown. You gave us points. You rather say we cheated than hold yourself accountable. You rather call us cheaters than hold yourself accountable. And yeah, you all right. Big Ted Washington is 400 pounds. He's the big guy. He's a run stop. He's the one in the middle. During breaks, he is not running to the sideline. That is not his thing. He need to save all his energy and everything to stop that run. So, yeah, maybe they saw something and maybe we had a tip and they wanted to tell him something. Stuff the A gap. Make sure you stuff the B gap. They're going to run right at you. So, yeah, come on over here. This is an important game for the Super Bowl. Let us tell you what we need to tell you. So, boom. He ran over there and come back. And, you know, that was, I don't know. I don't know how many times he did that. But that's not cheating. You call that cheating? Are you crazy? You want to call that cheating? This is what determined the outcome of the game. And this is the issue. This is what determined the outcome of the game. Tom Brady was better than Ben Roethlisberger. Rodney Harrison was better than Troy Polamalu. Corey Dillon was better than Jerome Bettis. And Asante Samuel was better than Deshae Townsend. It's as simple as that. Ain't no more to be said. We were better than you in pretty much everywhere in the game. And actually, that was the game I realized that I could play in NFL at this level. I knew from that game, in front of everybody, the AFC Championship, Big Ben, you made me realize that I can be a player in this game. I had just starting a couple injuries and all that, but this is the game I started making a name for myself. I pretty much followed Plaxico Burress that whole night. Yeah, and I ate that night. I ate good. He barely ate. I went crazy, though. I think he had like only 37 yards, so I did my thing. I dropped like 4 interceptions, you know what I mean? Yeah, don't get on me. That's when I knew I had to go get the Nerf ball and work on my hands a little bit because of that game. Actually, I dropped a few interceptions, but they still led into some turnovers. You know what I mean? We were kicking y'all butt 24-3 at halftime. When did y'all think y'all had a chance to win the game? We was winning. We controlled that game from the beginning to end. 24-3 at halftime. So what are you talking about? You talking about one play? Talk about that. 24-3 at halftime. I don't know when this critical fourth play, and I'm sure it was in the fourth quarter, but the game was probably a 2-touchdown game at that time, right? You never had a chance from the beginning to the end, right? I know what it is. Back up. I'm sorry to the bus. I know it had to be very disheartening to y'all, being that y'all had home field advantage and y'all was being front runners, anticipating going into the Super Bowl, but you had to play against the Patriots. So I know that hurt y'all because you couldn't seize the moment. You had home field advantage, everybody throwing them towels and waving them towels, and then them big dog Patriots came through the door. Yeah, 19 years later, you damn sure can't win the game now. So what the hell? You got to let it go. Let it go. If wanna let it go. That JT money, let it go. Let it go. Gotta let it go, man. It's 19 years later, man. That stuff will drive you crazy, man. I'm telling you. I was trying to tell you though, but man, at the end of the day, if your offense is giving up signs and signals, that's y'all problem. That's y'all problem, and y'all offensive coordinator needs to fix that. But, y'all offense was so predictable that I was able to land my first and only tackle for a loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers and the big Jerome Bettis. Oh, yeah, I got my tackle for loss. They sent me for a blitz, and no, they didn't think I was going to do good, but I did good. He was a big joker. He about 260, 270. I had to wrestle him down. He landed on my arm, and it was just heavy and hard tackling that big fella. But, man, we won that game. Like I said, we was better than you. All our players, Tom Brady was better than Ben Roethlisberger. Asante Samuel was better than Deshae Townsend. We was better. That's how it go. Rodney out there picking off the tight end, Ben Roethlisberger trying to throw it to his favorite targets and stuff like that. Hey, man, I know the podcast, we got podcasts and we having fun out here. And, that's what it's about. So, keep having fun. We're going to leave this in the podcast area and, keep it going. Have some fun. Well, I'm going to say what I need to say on that topic because, if I'm a part of something, I'm going to speak. So y'all better think twice when pick six is a part of something.